Yo, what's good? It's your one and only homie Ace Tech, and we back at it again with some more gaming news this week. But before we dive into that, do your boy a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so that when I do drop new content, you will be the first to get the notice. Yeah. Now, I don't want to hold up y'all's time, so let's get right into it. Ubisoft is back in the news again, but this time about Ghost Recon Breakpoint and how it's coming to an end. Let's find out why. Launched in October of 2019, Ghost Recon Breakpoint received mixed reviews because of its pretty rough launch. Over a period of 2 years, fans learned to embrace the game because Ubisoft was so consistent with supporting the game, trying to make it better. Since the release, there was a total of 11 post-launch updates for the open-world third-person shooter. And though it was a good run for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, it's all coming to an end. On a post from the Ghost Recon Twitter account, there was an announcement made regarding Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Here's what it had to say. The message starts off saying how the team released many updates and how they were hard at work to provide extra content to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Then it goes on to say, the last 4 months marked the release of our final piece of content, the brand new Operation Motherland mode. Tons of new items including 20th anniversary icon outfits and quartz items from Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We will continue to maintain our servers for both Ghost Recon Wildlands and Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and we truly hope you will continue to enjoy the game and have fun playing in solo or co-op with your friends. As the message said, the servers will still be maintained and open, but there will be no more updates after Operations Motherland mode. Okay, so check it out. Yes, Ghost Recon Breakpoint is coming to an end, but according to Kotaku.com, there is another Tom Clancy installment codenamed Over that has been in the works for about a year now, and it could possibly launch in 2023. So be on the lookout for that. So no, we don't have many details regarding the new installment, but we do know that it will be in the Ghost Recon series. For all of my Ghost Recon fans out there, what are your expectations for the new installment codenamed Over? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about it. As we move on to the next news item, before we dive in any deeper, I have one question for those of you who have actually seen the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. What would you rate the movie on a scale of 1 to 10? And I want your honest opinion. I asked the people because the critics are gonna say one thing and it's biased half the time, but I wanna know y'all's honest opinion and see what you guys have to say. Leave the comment down below and let me know. All right, so as most of us already know, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 released last week on April 8th. And apparently the sales did way better than its predecessor. Not to say that Sonic the Hedgehog 1 did bad in sales, because clearly it didn't. But Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came right along and took its place by dominating the box office with 71 million in its debut versus the 58 million that Sonic the Hedgehog 1 brought in. With both films being such a success, it is inevitable that Paramount Pictures will continue the series. Matter of fact, back in February, it's already been confirmed that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is already in development. Yeah. With all of that being said, what other video games would you like to see become a movie or even a TV show? Let me know down below in the comments. All right, so next up we got Epic, Lego, and Sony are on the same headline. Let's dive in to find out what this is about. $2 billion had been invested into Epic Games for Metaverse development and also to support the company as it continues to grow. Two powerhouse companies joined forces to invest in Epic Games because they believe that Epic will play a major part in shaping the Metaverse. And those two companies are Sony and Kirkby. So we all know who the tech giant Sony is, but some of you may be wondering, who in the world is Kirkby? I got you. Kirkby is actually responsible for the household name, Lego. The CEO of Kirkby made a statement saying, Epic Games is known for building playful and creative experiences and empowering creators large and small. A production of our investments is focused on trends we believe will impact the future world that we and our children will live in. The investment will accelerate our engagement in the world of digital play, and we are pleased to be investing in Epic Games to support their continued growth journey with a long-term focus toward the future Metaverse. When it comes to the whole Lego brand, we have toys, movies, video games, and even the theme park as we know Legoland. But me personally, I'm excited to see what Epic Games will do by bringing Lego into the Metaverse. The CEO of Sony also made a statement, and this is what he had to say. As a creative entertainment company, we are thrilled to invest in Epic to deepen our relationship in the Metaverse field, a space where creators and users share their time. We are also confident that Epic's expertise, including their powerful game engine, combined with Sony's technologies, will accelerate our various efforts such as the development of new digital fan experiences in sports and our virtual production initiatives. Sony has always been meticulous when it comes to engineering of their products, so to see their role in the Metaverse is going to be an interesting sight to see. Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Epic Games, also mentioned how the investments from Sony and Kirkby will help speed up the process of the development of the Metaverse. With all three companies combined, their main focus is to create a new physical and digital experience for both creators and players. At this point with technology, the sky is the limit as to how far the imagination can go. With Epic Games and LEGO coming together to co-develop a family-friendly metaverse, it's safe to say that $2 billion will be well worth it. Well guys, that's all I have. But I do want to know, what do you think about Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, and what do you think about that $2 billion investment that Epic Games received? Comment below and let me know. Again, if you guys like the content, be sure to hit that like button and also follow me on all social media platforms. The links are down below. And while you are at it, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so that when I do drop a new video or drop some more content, you will be the first to get the notice. Yeah.